All right, Dr. Billinghurst. So this question is, why and how does Gussie's gut help dogs stop eating grass and poop?
Well, you have to understand why it is they eat grass and poop, because this is what they will do in nature. Now, eating grass isn't so bad, except if that grass has been hit with a herbicide or a fungicide or some chemical spray.
Yep.
And that's not so good. And eating poop is actually normal. It's called coprophagy. Dogs, and to a limited extent, cats will eat the poo of other animals, but particularly dogs. It's normal for them. And they're seeking the benefits of the microorganisms, the pre, the pro, and the postbiotics in the poo, and all the, particularly the postbiotics, a lot of the nutrients that are produced by the, particularly the bacteria in the poo. All right, so poo is almost a complete and balanced food for our dogs, believe it or not. And I'm not saying that what we're doing is reproducing a complete and balanced food, but what we are doing is replacing a lot of the benefits of poo eating in a much nicer way. Now, if you've got a dog who eats poo, not so nice to kiss immediately afterwards. And a lot of people still want to have smooch with their dogs. I understand that. It's quite normal. And even if they don't, their dog will come up and lick them anyway. So what we want is something to replace the wonderful benefits of poo eating and grass eating with a safe, healthy, and acceptable alternative. And here we have it. So,
That's right.
yep. So that's the simple answer. It is so simple, healthy, acceptable, and replacing the things that dogs would naturally do in nature. Grass eating can be dangerous, and poo eating is just basically unpleasant if you're in close contact with your dog on a daily basis, and who isn't?
Yeah, right. And the other thing, I mean, admittedly, I can safely say that uh, kissing your dog after they've had any of the Gussie's gut products is much more pleasant than a dog that's got into another animal's poop. I think a lot of people worry and wonder about parasites and other poop and all that sort of stuff. And we understand that. And some people just don't like to see it. We understand that too. I think that it's really important to bring back to what Dr. Billinger said at the beginning. It's important to understand why they're eating grass and why they're eating poop. And it's at its most simplistic form, it is the cry for gut health supplementation. They're supplementing their diet. So obviously, they're not making a meal on grass, they're supplementing it. They're not making a meal of animal poop, they are supplementing it. So all we have done, we've come in and we said, we're not reinventing the wheel, we're mimicking nature, and then we're optimizing it by selecting really really high value ingredients that we then ferment, and we make it easier for your dog to enjoy and absorb, and for you to feed because it's a powder.
A brilliant this is the reason I joined with Rob. When he told me what he was doing, I said, yes, this this is the missing link in everything I've been talking about for years. And this is why I must help Rob in the push to make this available, and to make it available on a wide basis, because it's so important. And we know more and more as the studies we do that the microbiome is so important to gut health. And this is a beautiful supplement to make that microbiome healthy. And in the process, make your dog and your cat healthy.
Yeah. And if you're coming to Gussie's Gut because you don't want your dog to eat any more animal poop, or you don't want them to eat grasses and sprouts, great. What you're going to end up getting is more than that. You're going to get a much healthier, less gassy, better. We have clients, we have comments all over social media and in our reviews where anxiety has gone down, and the answer and the reason is really simple. Gut and the brain have a very serious connection. They call it the gut brain axis, and so all of the nerves in the gut are more than I think the rest of the body. And so those nerves communicate to the brain. And when the gut is in distress, it can cause things like anxiety, even anger, and mood swings and that sort of thing. And so people are seeing a difference in their pet's mood and behavior. So we can't guarantee that in every pet, but I can tell you that the benefits are far and wide. They're wide and they're deep when it comes to the gut. And all we've done is just try to focus on making a really high quality product with great ingredients, very clean, and fermented.
And let me emphasize again that what my whole being as a veterinarian and as a person who advocates raw nutrition, we are just trying to mimic nature in the cleanest, healthiest way possible, because we can't use science to well, we can't do what I guess a lot of people are trying to do is recreate science. Recreate nature. What we're doing is taking nature and taking the best of it and using it to help your dog. So we're not inventing anything. We're taking nature and using it as is, but taking the best of it for your dog.